Guys, in the previous class, what we have discussed is how to work with the Navy Bayesian classification. Okay, here is the input data, guys. Consists of age, income, student, credit card rating, and vice a computer. Okay, from this one, we have to predict for a given data like age, income, student, and credit card rating. We have to find out whether he is able to buy a computer or not. Okay, for that, how we are going to solve that one with the help of maybe Bayesian classification is okay. Here we have divided the class label, that is buying a computer S and represented with a C0 and C1 representing with a buying a computer equal to no. Buying a computer is S equal to the C1. First of all, వినపడుతుందా మీ అందరికి? Here is the test record, age equal to youth, income equal to minimum, student equal to S, and credit card rating equal to. For this particular data, we have to find out whether the particular person with age, youth, income equal to medium, student equal to S, and credit card rating is fair. For that particular person, we have to find out the. We have to predict whether he is able to buy a computer or not. For that, with the help of Navy Bayesian classification, we have to calculate probability of X means this one. C of I mean CI means when I equal to 1, CI is buying a computer equal to S. Okay, I equal to 2, that belongs to the person with this data, that is age equal to youth, income equal to medium, student equal to S, and credit card rating equal to 5. Buying not equal to no, guys. Okay, he is not able to buy a computer, that is C2, guys. For these two data, we have to find out, guys. Let us find out CI. Okay, that is C1. That is buying computer record test. That is overall 14 records are there in the given data, guys. Okay, out of 9 are S. Okay, in the 14 records, 9 are S here. Okay, the remaining 5 are no, guys. The remaining 5 are no. Okay, that is why 9 by 14 is a probability of buying a computer equal test. Okay, 5 by 14 is buying a computer equal to no, guys. Okay. Okay, next we have to calculate probability of X given C1. Okay, C1 means that is it buying a computer equal to us. Likewise, probability of X given C2, guys. C2 means the buying a computer is no. Okay, for these three SSR we have to calculate the posterior probability. For no also we have to calculate the posterior probability. Okay, for particularly probability of buying a computer equal to us, in that. Okay, how many ages equal to youth? That is 2. 2 by 9, guys. Okay, this one I will explain. Okay, buying a computer equal to S low, that the particular age equal to youth and check చేసుకోవాలి. Okay, buying a computer equal to youth. Okay, here S ఉంది, ఇక్కడ youth అనే మాత్రం కౌంట్ చేసుకోవాలి. That is buying a computer equal to S. ఇక్కడ వచ్చేప్పటి middle age no count, S senior no count, S senior no count, no count, and here yes, middle age no count. Here yes, youth one count. Okay, here yes, senior no count. Yes, youth covered to two count, guys. Likewise, you have to. Now, overall, how many SS are there here? 9. Out of in the youth are 2. That is why 2 by 9. That is the probability of okay buying a computer equal to okay for age equal to youth, guys. We call them this as a probability. We are pronounce this one probability of age equal to youth given. Okay, what is the given thing? Buying a computer equal to yes. In the given thing, we have to find out how many age equal to youth are there. Okay, in the denominator part, guys, for buying computer equal to yes, all of them are 9. Why? Because okay, in the given training data, okay, buying a computer equal to yes, how many are there? 9. That is the denominator is 9. Likewise, we have to calculate for these things. Likewise, buying computer equal to no also we have to calculate. Okay, for that denominator is 5, guys. Okay. Finally, what we have to calculate is probability of X given buying a computer equal to. We have to multiply all the things. Age equal to youth సంబంధించిన buying a computer equal to. Likewise, income, student, all the things we have to multiply, guys. What is the value we got it? 0.044 is the value we got it. Okay. Finally, this value, okay, we have to multiply with the buying a computer equal test. Where is that value? Here, probability of buying a computer equal test. We have to multiply. Then we will get the main value. That is okay. Here is if you observe this. Okay. Here is the value. Probability of x given computer equal test. We have calculated. Probability of buying equal to s also we have calculated. Both the things if you multiply, this one we calculate. Okay, likewise for the no also we got the value as this one. Okay, in this which one is the maximum value, that is 0.028 is the maximum value in this. Okay, what we can prediction is that the particular data, what is the particular data x, okay, that is age equal to youth, income equal to medium, student equal to s, and credit card rating equal to 5. From this data we can predict that he is able to buy a computer. Okay, this is the prediction from the overall with the help of maybe Bayesian classification. Okay, overall we have what we have used a conditional probability here. That is the value between 0 and the 1. Okay, what is the prediction, guys? Maybe Bayesian classification predicts that buying a computer equal to S for the tuple X. Okay, the next one, okay, till now we have seen the main important thing related to the navigation classification. Okay, the next one is sometimes they'll ask the error rates, okay, related to the classifier also. For that time we have to write this one. Okay, here the input data. Okay, in the x-axis we have taken the length, in the y-axis we have to taken the posterior probability, that is equal to probability of x given y for alligator as well as the crocodile. Okay, this is the dark line represents the alligator information, error related information, and dotted line represents the crocodile related information. The thick line represents the alligator, and dotted line represents the crocodile related information. Okay. The Bayesian classification method, guys, allow us to determine the ideal decision boundary for the classification. Okay, right. With the help of this one, we are going to find out the decision boundary for the classification task. Okay, right. And the probabilistic relation, how we are going to represent with the help of DAG, guys. DAG means direct acyclic graph. Here A to C means A is the successor and C is the descendant. There is a relationship between A and C. Okay, likewise there is a relationship between B and C. How we are going to represent B to C? We have to draw a dot from B to C. Here B we call them as successor, C we call them as a precedent. Okay. Likewise, we are going to create for the right. Next one, finally, how we are going to get the Bayesian error rate. That is the summation of posterior probability curves related to the crocodile as well as alligator. Okay, this is the posterior probability curve. Okay, for crocodile, and this is the posterior probability for curve for the alligator. If you sum this one, we are going to get the total error rate that we call them as a Bayesian error rate. Okay, the posterior probability curve for the crocodile plus posterior probability curve for the alligator. That is the overall error rate, right? Okay. If you sum up the crocodile error rate as well as alligator error rate is the total error rate that we call them as a Bayesian error rate. This is the formula for that, guys. Okay. Overall error. The summation of posterior probability curves for crocodile as well as the alligator. We will get the overall total error rate for Bayesian error rate. We call them as a Bayesian error rate. Okay, the new thing, that is Bayesian belief level till now. Okay, related to the Bayesian classification we have two things are there, that is first one is Navy Bayesian classification we have discussed. The second one is Bayesian belief network. Let us go to that slide, then you can easily understand. Okay, okay, here this one. Okay, the overall Bayesian classifiers, if they ask, we have to write it down related to the Navy Bayesian classifier as well as Bayesian belief pattern. These two things will come under Bayesian classifiers. Okay, in the exam, if they ask Bayesian classifier means we have to write it down Navy Bayesian classifier that till now we have discussed, and the next one is Bayesian belief network. Also, you have to write it when they ask the question related to the Bayesian classifier. Chala సార్లు అడిగారండి. Okay, write about a Bayesian classifier and చెప్పేసి, and then you have to write it down related to Navy Bayesian classifier as well as Bayesian belief network. Till now we have seen only Bayesian Navy Bayesian classifier. Okay, next see the Bayesian belief network. These two will come under the Bayesian classifiers. Let us start discussion related to the Navy Bayesian classification. Okay, here guys, okay, Navy Bayesian network or Navy Bayesian belief network or Bayesian network, both are having the, all of them are having the same name, guys. Okay, Bayesian belief network or Bayesian network or belief network. Okay, all these are we call the different names, guys. Okay, here what we are going to use, we are going to use the probabilistic graphic model to represent the relationship between the two attributes, guys. Okay, we are going to represent with the probabilistic relationship between the attributes. Okay, okay, here mainly we are going to use a direct acyclic graph. It consists of conditional dependency between the random variables. We are going to represent, okay, in a graphical format that we call them as a direct acyclic graph, guys. Okay, here for suppose two variables are there, A and B. Okay, there is a conditional dependency between the two variables. Okay, that one we are going to represent in the Bayesian belief network in the form of direct acyclic graph. Let us see in the next slides how we are going to represent the relationship between the conditional dependencies between the two random variables, how we are going to draw the graphical diagrams. Okay, the mainly here we are going to use direct acyclic graph that we call them as a DAG. Okay, in the Bayesian belief network we are going to represent the conditional dependency between the two random variables in the form of direct acyclic graph. We call them as a DAG. Look what we have seen, guys, in this fourth unit of Bayes theorem we have seen. And the next one is a naive Bayesian classifier. Okay, and the next one is error rate related to the Bayes theorem, and the next one is the final one, that is Bayesian belief network. Only four concepts are there, guys. Mainly the bigger topic is naive Bayesian classifier. Okay, sometimes they will ask about the algorithm, and means you have to explain the overall process, and sometimes they will ask about the only explain the navigation algorithm. You have to take on the problem and you have to explain that problem also. How you are going to solve with the help of navigation. Okay, and the another thing they will ask is Bayesian belief network or Bayesian classifiers. They ask more number of times this question, that is Bayesian classifier. That is navigation classifier you have to explain, as well as Bayesian belief network also you have to explain. Yes. Okay. Now we are in the Bayesian belief network. Previously we have discussed Bayesian classification. Okay. For representing this one Bayesian belief network, we are going to use a direct acyclic graph. Okay. In this direct acyclic graph, the conditional dependencies between the random variables are represented in the form of graphical data. Okay. Okay, coming to this Bayesian belief network, guys, this is unlike Navy Bayesian classifier. Okay, in the Navy Bayesian classifier, what we are going to use, we are going to use the conditional probabilities, guys. Coming to the Bayesian belief network, we are going to use graphical models. That is the different guys. Okay, in the Bayesian belief network, we are going to use probabilistic graphical model. Okay, in the Navy Bayesian classifier, what we are going to use, we are going to use conditional probabilities. Okay. Here mainly in this navigation classifier, dependencies among the attributes we are going to represent in the graphical designs. Okay, mainly dependencies between the attributes we are going to represent in, okay, in the Bayesian belief network. So we are going to see in the next class. Now everybody knows, guys. Okay, with this class we are going to complete the fourth unit, guys. Okay, we have lots of time. Okay, we will go slowly. Okay, finally we are going to revise the important questions related to the fourth and fifth and sixth unit class. Okay, we have discussed first unit important questions, okay, and answers. Second unit important questions also we have discussed. And third unit important questions also we have already discussed, guys. Okay, after completion of the fifth and sixth unit also we are going to explain the important questions related to the unit. Okay, my advice, guys, better to start reading the first, second, third units. Okay, the first unit, what is the important question? KNN, then sorry, KDD process. Second unit, pre-processing related diagram. Okay, what are the different pre-processing techniques you have to concentrate? Okay, the third unit, that is the decision tree, you have to concentrate. Okay. ఓకే, మీ అందరికీ వచ్చిందారా లింక్స్ పంపించి షేర్ చేసాము, అందరూ రిజిస్టర్ అవుతున్నారా? ట్రైనింగ్ రిలేటెడ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ చూసుకోండి ఒకసారి. నిన్న విహారీ గారు షేర్ చేసినట్టున్నారు, ఆల్రెడీ ఉన్నారా?
ఉన్నాను సార్.
అది లింక్ షేర్ చేశారు, చూసారా? రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ చూసారా? రిజిస్టర్ అవ్వండి. ట్రైనింగ్ రిలేటెడ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అనమాట. ఈ ట్రైనింగ్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతుందంట. నేను దీపక్ గారితో కూడా మాట్లాడాను. ఓకే, ఒక ఫ్యూ డేస్ లో మీకు ట్రైనింగ్ అనేది స్టార్ట్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది. తర్వాత మళ్ళీ మీకు ట్రైనింగ్ మీద కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేసుకోవాల్సి ఉంటుంది. దట్ ఈస్ వై కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ ఆన్ దీస్ ఫస్ట్ 3 యూనిట్స్ గైస్. కంప్లీట్ చేసుకున్నారు అనుకోండి, కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ వస్తుంది అందులో. ఓకే, నేను మెయిన్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ లో ఇటువంటి ప్రాబ్లం లేదని మీకు కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ వస్తుంది. ఓకే, ఆ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ అనేది మీకు ట్రైనింగ్ లో ఉపయోగపడుతుంది అన్నమాట. మీరు ఎక్కువ కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేయగలరు ట్రైనింగ్. ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ దట్ మీకు ఏదైనా మళ్ళీ ఎగ్జామ్స్ వచ్చినాయి అనుకోండి, మళ్ళీ చదువుకుంటాక మళ్ళీ దాని మీద కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేయాలి. ఈ టైంలోనే మీరు కంప్లీట్ చేసుకున్నారు అనుకోండి 1 to 3 యూనిట్స్, ఓకే, కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ వచ్చేస్తుంది, ఐ కెన్ పాస్ అని. నేను ఒక పాయింట్ మరి మీరు మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను. ఓకే ఓకే గైస్, యూ హ్యావ్ టు కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ దిస్ మెయిన్ ఎగ్జామ్స్. ఓకే, ఫర్ సపోజ్ ఎనీథింగ్ హ్యాపెన్, ఓకే, యూ ఆర్ ద బాధపడే మామూలు బాధ ఉండదు చెప్తున్నాను. ఎందుకంటే 3-2 ఏదైనా జరిగిందంటే కనుక మీరు 4-1 అయిపోయి 4-2 వచ్చేటప్పుడు వరకు మీరు వెయిట్ చేసుకోవాల్సి వస్తుంది. అప్పుడు కూడా మీ ప్లేస్మెంట్ సంబంధించిన అన్నింటిలో కూడా జాయిన్ అవడానికి మీకు ఉండదన్నమాట. ఓకే, ఆ సబ్జెక్ట్ క్లియర్ అయిపోయి మళ్ళీ 3-2 సంబంధించిన తర్వాత రిజల్ట్ వచ్చేప్పటికి పుణ్యకాలం మొత్తం అయిపోతుంది. ఎందుకని చెప్పేసి ఈ టైంని యూటిలైజ్ చేసుకోండి. ఓకే, ఇంటి దగ్గర ఉన్నారు కదా అని చెప్పి అటు ఇటు పనులకి ఆటలకి వెళ్ళద్దు. ఓకే, ఈ టైం యూటిలైజ్ చేసుకుని మీరు ఈ ఫస్ట్ 3 ఆల్రెడీ అందరూ కూడా కంప్లీట్ చేస్తారు కాబట్టి ఆల్రెడీ మెటీరియల్స్ కూడా మీకు వచ్చేసినాయి కాబట్టి స్టార్ట్ రీడింగ్ దోస్ గైడ్స్. ఓకే, దట్ విల్ బ్రింగ్ యువర్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్. ఓకే, ఎందుకనంటే కనుక ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మీరు ట్రైనింగ్ లో ఉంటారు, ఆ తర్వాత వచ్చేప్పటికి మళ్ళీ వెంటనే ఎగ్జామ్స్ అంటారు. ఈ పాయింట్ గుర్తుంచుకోండి, మీకు ఎప్పుడు ఎగ్జామ్స్ పెడతారో ఎవరికి తెలియదు. ఓకే, ట్రైనింగ్ జరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది, ట్రైనింగ్ ఎండ్ అయ్యేపటికి మీకు మిడ్ వన్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ అంటారు. ఓకే, మీరు ప్రిపేర్ కాలేదంటే దేని మీద కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేస్తారు? ఈ మెయిన్ సబ్జెక్టుల మీద లేకపోతే ట్రైనింగ్ మీద? అందుకని ఈ టైంలో మీరు కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేసుకుని ట్రైనింగ్ లో స్టార్ట్ అయ్యేప్పుడు ఉందని ఈ ఫస్ట్ 3 యూనిట్స్ కంప్లీట్ చేసుకున్నప్పుడు యూ విల్ గెట్ ది కాన్ఫిడెన్స్. ఆ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ అనేది మీకు ఆప్టిట్యూడ్, రీజనింగ్, వెర్బల్ లో బూస్ట్ అవుతుంది, ఉపయోగపడుతుంది అనమాట. ఆ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ లెవెల్స్ అనేది అక్కడ కూడా మీరు తీసుకెళ్ళగలరు. లేదంటే ఇక్కడ మీరు చదవలేదనుకో, ఆ ట్రైనింగ్ జరుగుతున్నంత సేపు కూడా మీకు ఏంటి మనసులో ఉంటుంది, అరే ఈ మిడ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ వచ్చేస్తున్నాయి, ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వలేదు అని చెప్పేసి అటు అవ్వలేదు, ఇటు 2 కడవ మీద కాలైపోతుంది అనమాట. అందుకని ఈ టైంలోనే ఉన్న టైంలోనే మీరు చదివేసేయండి. అన్ని సబ్జెక్టులకు సంబంధించిన ఫస్ట్ 3 యూనిట్స్ వచ్చేసినాయి కాబట్టి స్టార్ట్ రీడింగ్ దోస్ గైస్. ఓకే, ఏమండి
సార్?
చెప్పండి.
ఆన్లైన్ అయినా సార్?
అరే ఆఫ్లైన్ లో నువ్వు వస్తావా ఈ టైంలో?
ఆన్లైన్ అయినా సార్?
అలా కాదురా, క్వశ్చన్ ఆఫ్లైన్ లో పెడితే కనుక నువ్వు వస్తావా
అంటే
పరిస్థితి ఎలా ఉందంటే
మామూలుగా అడుగుతున్నాను సార్.
ఈ ఫైనల్ ఇయర్ వాళ్ళు 2 చనిపోయారు తెలుసా?
లేదు సార్.
రైట్, ఓకే. Okay, related to, okay, here they are comparing the Navy Bayesian classifier with the our model, that is Bayesian belief network. Okay, in the Navy Bayesian classifier, guys, the assumptions of class independentness here, guys. Class conditional independence assumption is there in the Navy Bayesian classifier. That means, guys, what is the meaning of class conditional independence? Means attributes. Here attributes are conditionally independent to one another. Okay, in the Navy Bayesian classifier. Okay, in the Navy Bayesian classifier, there is a conditionally attributes are conditionally independent to one another. ఒకదానికి ఇంకో దానికి వచ్చేప్పటికి ఇటువంటి రిలేషన్షిప్ అనేది ఉండదండి దేంట్లో నేవీ బేసియన్ క్లాసిఫైయర్. ఓకే, that assumption, with that assumption guys, Navy Bayesian classifier is the most accurate comparison to the all other classifiers. Okay, what is that assumption guys? Okay, here the attributes are conditionally independent to one another. This is the thing that is used in the Navy Bayesian classifier. With the help of this assumption, okay, the Bayesian classifier is the most accurate in comparison with the all other classifier. Okay, sometimes they ask the questions like this guys, which is the most okay, which is the accurate related to the all the classifiers అని కూడా అంటారు. అలాంటి టైంలో వచ్చేప్పటికి మీరు ఈ పాయింట్స్ రాయాల్సి ఉంటుంది అన్నమాట. అట్లా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసుకుని నేవీ బేసియన్ క్లాసిఫికేషన్ కానీ అలాగే బేసియన్ బిలీఫ్ నెట్వర్క్ గురించి కూడా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసేసుకుని క్లాసిఫై, అలాగే ఇంకా అదర్ క్లాసిఫైర్స్ ఏమైనా డెసిషన్ ట్రీ ఉంది, ఈ మూడింటిని కంపేర్ చేసుకున్నప్పుడు ఈ పాయింట్ రాసుకున్నారు అనుకోండి, దట్ విల్ యూస్. ఓకే, కంపారిజన్ లో ఏది యాక్యురేట్ గా వర్క్ అవుతుంది అంటే కనుక ఇప్పుడు ఇఫ్ యూ టేక్ దిస్ అజంప్షన్ దట్ ఈస్ కండిషనల్ ఇండిపెండెంట్ ఆఫ్ అనదర్, attributes are conditionally independent of one another, that is used in the Navy Bayesian classifier. With that assumption, okay, Navy Bayesian classifier is the most accurate compared with the all the other attribute, all the other classifiers అని చెప్పేసి Bayesian belief network అదర్ అలాగే decision tree అని చెప్పేసి మీరు రాస్తారు. ఓకే, okay, why I am giving the time, just understand this point guys. Right guys, okay. Okay, in this Bayesian belief network guys, this is a graphical model guys. Here relationship between the attributes are mentioned with the in the help of a graphical model in Bayesian belief network. In the Bayesian belief network, mainly we will have the two components. One is a direct acyclic graph, we call them as a DAG. In addition to that one, another table also there. What is the table name means? Conditional probability table. Okay, these are the main two components in the Bayesian belief network. With the help of this one, we are going to represent the overall data. Okay, what are the two main components in the Bayesian belief network? That is, one is direct acyclic graph. Okay, here this is a graphical model guys, we are going to represent the relationship between the attributes. Another then the second one is the conditional probability table. Okay, conditional probability table. Okay, by using these two components we are going to represent the overall information guys. Okay, here the direct acyclic graph, you will have the graphical representation. Here the each node in the direct acyclic graph represents a random variable. Okay, and these variables may be a discrete value as well as continuous value. Discrete means we can count that value, where continuous value means we can measure that value. So it's point clone values represent their continuous values each other. Discrete means countable values 1, 2, 3 like that values if you are going to represent. Okay, these two variables are we are going to represent as a node in the direct acyclic graph. Okay, here the node in a direct acyclic graph is a random variable. That variable may be either discrete variable or yes continuous variable. Discrete means countable value. Okay, continuous variable means of the floating point values like height, weight. All these are continuous variables. Understand this right, guys. Okay. Next, guys, in this Bayesian belief network, we will have the actual values as well as hidden variables. Okay, both will form a relationship in the that is DAG, direct acyclic graph. Guys. Direct acyclic graph contains actual attributes as well as hidden attributes. Both will be represented with the help of relationship. Guys. Okay, for suppose in this direct acyclic graph, okay, we can draw, we have a relationship between x to y. How we are going to represent the relation in this direct acyclic graph means with the help of probabilistic dependency, guys. Here arc represents the probabilistic dependencies. Okay, with that arc we are going to connect these x and y and z. Okay, there is a relationship between this y and z. Okay, if we start this arc from y to Z. Here we why we call them as a immediate parent or immediate predecessor of Z. Okay, and Z we call them as a descendant of Y. Why? Because here we have a relationship between the Y and Z. Okay, for representing that relationship, we are going to use the arc. Here arc represents the probabilistic dependencies. Dependencies. The arc is from starting from Y to Z. Here Y we call them as a parent or immediate predecessor of Z. Z కి ముందులో ఉంది. అలాగే Z we call them as a descendant of Y. Y తర్వాత ఉంది కాబట్టి that is Z is the descendant of Y. In this way we are going to represent the relationship between the two attributes. Okay, here Y is a one attribute and Z is a one attribute. Okay, there is a relationship between that one. Okay, okay, how we are going to represent the relationship with the help of probabilistic dependence, that we call them as a arc. Okay, here arc is starting from the Y and it's ending on the Z. Okay, why we call them as a parent or immediate predecessor of Z, and Z we call them as a descendant of Y. Understand this, right, guys? Okay. Okay, in the Navy Bayesian belief network, we have to use two things. One is direct acyclic graph, as well as the second one is conditional probability table. Okay, here are the two information graph. Okay, here this is the direct acyclic graph. Okay, and this is the probabilistic table, conditional probability table. This is the conditional probability table. Okay, here this is the overall information related to the lung cancer, guys. Okay, for suppose, okay, the family is having the cancer related information, there is a might be a chance of they will have the lung cancer. How we are going to represent? Okay, we have to write a dot arc from the family history to lung cancer, guys. Okay, here the family history is the predecessor and lung cancer is the descendant, guys. There is a relationship between the both the things. Then we are going to represent with a arc, guys. Likewise, the person is having the smoking habit. There is a maybe a chance of lung cancer, guys. There is a maybe a chance of lung cancer. Okay, whenever that person is having the lung cancer, there may be a chance of positivity in the x-ray. Okay, x-ray తీసినప్పుడు lung cancer రావడానికి ఛాన్స్ ఉంటుందని పాజిటివిటీ. ఓకే, పాజిటివ్ x-ray మీన్స్ దేర్ ఇస్ a ఛాన్స్. ఓకే, అతనికి లంగ్ క్యాన్సర్ ఉందని రిప్రజెంట్ చేయడం అనమాట. లంగ్ క్యాన్సర్ ఉంటే ఆబ్వియస్ గా పాజిటివ్ x-ray నే రిప్రజెంట్ అవుతుంది. ఇక్కడ ఎంఫిసీమా మీన్స్ మన లంగ్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా, ఆ లంగ్స్ లో నాళాలు ఉంటాయి కదండి, గోల్స్, వాటిలో ఏదైనా ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటే దాన్ని ఎంఫిసీమా అంటారు. Okay, whenever the person is having the smoking habit, emphysema will comes. Okay, okay, lungs పాడవడం అని వచ్చేప్పటికి డిస్పీనియా అంటారండి, డిస్పీనియా. ఓకే, లంగ్స్ లో వచ్చేప్పటికి వెజల్స్ లేదన్న ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటే కనుక డిస్పీనియా ఛాన్స్ రావడానికి, యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ క్యాన్సర్ వస్తే కనుక లంగ్ క్యాన్సర్ వచ్చినప్పుడు dyspemia రావడానికి ఛాన్స్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. This is the overall representation related to the cancer, guys. That is particularly related to the lung cancer. Okay, if you observe here, guys. Okay, observe here, right? Okay, emphysema ముఖ్యను అలాగే లంగ్ క్యాన్సర్ కి there is no relationship, guys. Okay, like వెజల్స్ ఏదైనా ప్రాబ్లం ఉండడానికి లంగ్ క్యాన్సర్ కి రిలేషన్షిప్ లేదు. ఓకే, అలాగే వచ్చేప్పటికి ఇక్కడ వచ్చేప్పటికి స్మోకింగ్ కి ఫ్యామిలీ హిస్టరీ కూడా ఎటువంటి రిలేషన్షిప్ లేదు. when there is a relationship, we are going to represent it with a arc. Okay, arc. Here if you observe here, guys, family history లో ఏదైనా లంగ్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటే కనుక there is a chance for the lung cancer for that particular person. That is why there is a arc from family history to the lung cancer. Okay, this is the overall representation how we are going to in the direct SIP graph, guys, in the Bayesian belief network. Because this is a simple one, guys, simple Bayesian belief network. Okay, here A diagram will represent the casual model representing a direct SIP graph, guys. Okay, and the next one is conditional probability table. Okay, this is also very important, guys. Okay, with the help of these two things we are going to represent the Bayesian belief network. Here LC means lung cancer, guys, FH means family history, S means smoking. Okay, with the help of these three variables, okay, like family history, lung cancer, smoking, these three variables we have represented in the conditional probability table, guys. Here, okay, let us understand this table, guys. Here lung cancer and family, for suppose in the family history and a smoking habit is there, then there is a probability of 0.8, guys. Here the probabilities, everything is represented here in the form of probabilities. That is the name comes as conditional probability table. The values are here, all the values are in between 0 and 1, guys. All the values are in between 0 and 1, guys. Here lung cancer, when the lung, there is a chance of lung cancer, guys, whenever the family history as well as smoking habit is there, there is a more probability for cancer, lung cancer, guys. That is why it is very near to the 1, that is 0.8, guys. Observe here, guys, when the family history having a problem and smoking habit is there, okay, not coming for lung cancer is only 0.2, guys. That is very less, guys. అర్థమవుతుందండి? రాకపోవడానికి వచ్చేపాటి ఛాన్స్ వచ్చేపాటి దట్ ఈస్ 0.2, బట్ రావడానికి ఛాన్స్ ఏంటండి? whenever the family history having the lung related problem as well as smoking habit means there is a more chances for the lung cancer, but రాకపోవడానికి ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చేప్పటికి 0.8. If you observe here, guys, okay, in this column the overall value will be 1, guys. The overall value will be 1. Here if you observe here also the overall value will be 1. Here also one overall value will be 1. Here also overall value will be 1. Okay, likewise here, guys, if you observe here, the person is having a family history in the lung related problem and he is not having the smoking habit, then the probability of that person will getting the lung cancer is 0.5, guys. Why? Because ఇక్కడ స్మోకింగ్ అనేది ఎలిమినేట్ అయిపోయింది, ఓన్లీ ఫ్యామిలీ హిస్టరీ మాత్రమే ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది కాబట్టి లంగ్ క్యాన్సర్ రావడానికి ఛాన్స్ అనేది 0.5. ద రిమైనింగ్ వాల్యూ is 0.5. Likewise here, if you observe here, okay, there is no family history related to the cancer and he is having the smoking habit, okay, then the lung cancer related probability is 0.7. ఎందుకు? ఓకే, ఫ్యామిలీ హిస్టరీలో ప్రాబ్లం లేకపోయినా స్మోకింగ్ హ్యాబిట్ అనేది ఉంది కాబట్టి there may be a more chance for lung cancer అన్నమాట. Likewise here observe, guys, there is no family history related information, okay, as well as no smoking habit. Obviously lung cancer రావడానికి ఛాన్స్ అనేది very less, guys. That is why the value is 0.1. The remaining value is 0.9. Okay, this is the negation, guys, here. Okay, negation of lung cancer. Here the negation of smoking, అంటే స్మోకింగ్ హ్యాబిట్ లేకపోవడం అన్నమాట. Negation of family history means family history ఎటువంటి lung related cancer related problems అనేవి లేవు. Okay, next one is negation of family history as well as smoking habit. రెండు లేవు కాబట్టి ప్రాబిలిటీ అనేది తక్కువ ఉంటుంది. రెండు ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి ప్రాబిలిటీ ఇక్కడ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది, రెండు లేవు కాబట్టి ప్రాబిలిటీ అనేది తక్కువ ఉంటుంది. Here this is the negation formula. Okay, in this way we are going to represent the overall information, okay, in the form of directed acyclic graph as well as conditional probability table. Okay, by using these both the things, okay, we are going to represent the overall Bayesian belief network, guys. This is a simple model, that is simple Bayesian belief network. This one is a direct acyclic graph, this one is a conditional probability table. Understand, guys? Okay, how we are going to represent, how we are by using this table, we can easily understand. Okay. Okay, if you want, guys, write down this table, guys. Okay, Bayesian belief network. Okay, how we are going to represent? We are going to represent with the help of direct acyclic graph as well as, okay, conditional probability table. Okay, guys. Okay, this is the overall explanation, guys. Okay, this is example related to lung cancer influenced by family history. Okay, as well as whether he is having the smoking habit or not. Okay, these two things, that is family history and smoking habits, will influence the lung cancer. Okay, and the positivity X-ray rate, that is independent of family history of lung as well as smoking habits. If you observe in the diagram, guys, okay, the positive X-ray rate, that is only depending upon the lung cancer. That is not at all depending upon the smoking habits as well as family history. That is why there is not from the family history to the positive X-ray positive and smoking to the positive X-ray. Okay, that is the explanation. Okay, there is a relationship that will be only represented in the diagram. There is no relationship means, okay, those variables are independent to each other. Like here, X-ray as well as family history and smoking, there is no arc between them. That is why they are independent to each other. Okay, and again explanation related to the diagram, guys. Okay. The lung cancer as well as the family history and smoking do not provide any additional information regarding the positive X-ray. Only lung cancer. If they are having the lung cancer means the positive X-ray will come. If he is not having the lung cancer means, okay, that will be negative X-ray. Okay, that is why this family history and smoking are not at all dependent on the X-ray. And moreover, that lung cancer is independent of emphysema. Emphysema means in the lungs, the vessels ఏదైనా ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటే దాన్ని emphysema అంటారు. Those two things are independent to each other. That is why in the diagram there is no relationship between the emphysema and the lung cancer. Okay, emphysemic lung cancer ఎటువంటి relationship ఉండదు. Okay, that is the explanation related to this one. Okay, and the next one is conditional probability table explanation, guys. Okay, conditional probability table. With the help of this one also, we are going to explain the Bayesian belief network. Okay, the overall representation figure shows the conditional probability table for the lung cancer. Okay, this is the conditional probability table, guys, for lung cancer related information. Okay, by using this table, for suppose one person came in the family, there is no related lung cancer related information, and and he having the smoking habits. By using that one information, we are going to predict that there is a probability of 0.7 for that particular person to have lung cancer related information. Another person came, okay, in the family history there is no lung cancer related information and he is not having the smoking habits. What is the probability, guys? There is a less chance, that is 0.1, guys. Okay, in this way also we are going to predict. Okay, we are going to classify it also. Okay, understand ఏ విధంగా క్లాసిఫై చేసుకుంటామో కూడా మనం తెలుసుకోవచ్చు. Final side in this unit, guys. Okay, overall conditional probability table యూజ్ చేసుకుని మనం ఏ విధంగా కూడా ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. Okay, guys, with this one we are going to end this 4th unit. Okay, okay, hope you have understand this session. Okay, in this we are going to end this 4th unit, guys. Okay, in the 4th unit what we have concentrated, we have to find the main foremost thing we have to concentrate is Navy Bayesian classification. Okay, the first and foremost thing we have to concentrate is Navy Bayesian classification. Okay, after that Bayes theorem, okay, and error rate, how we are, which one is the best one also we have to say it in the classifications. Okay, thank you, guys, hope you have understand this session. Okay.